Alright, budget magic time. Trying this crazy Swans deck. 42 land Swans. It actually won a TCG States event. So, not one of my own brews, but super cheap modern deck. We will definitely scry land to the bottom. I don't know if we can keep a hand that's just Swans. Opponent has an island. Well, let's scry. I think we gotta keep Molten Vortex. That's one of our combo pieces. See what our opponent's up to. Mutavault. Spreading Seas, that's fine. Actually, it's kind of annoying. But we play a Mountain, play Molten Vortex, pass the turn. Island for our opponent. Miro Regerie. Well, let's shoot down the Regerie, discarding an island. Play Shivan Reef, and we are just going to play our Swans. Hopefully it lives. If this lives, we can draw a lot of cards by shooting our own Swans with Molten Vortex. It's kind of the idea of the deck. And we can always turn on our opponent's stuff if we need to. Spreading Seas. So I guess our opponent can just try to attack our red mana. And Lord of Atlantis. Yup. Oh, alright. That's Treasure Hunt. Well, let's Treasure Hunt. Not a great Treasure Hunt. Well, shoot down Lord of Atlantis, discarding Swiftwater Cliffs. Get in with our Swans. Play a Mountain. Shoot our Swans. There's Seismic Assault. And we'll leave up the last activation. Pass the turn. Okay, this is actually working. Wanderwide Hub for our opponent, untapped. You got a Path? Do you have anything? Miro Regerie? Sure. Harbinger of Tides. Let's just kill the Well, no, let's draw a card. Hit our Swans, discard the island. So many treasure hunts. I think that's good, though. Our opponent untapped our land. Well, let's do that again, then, since our opponent was nice enough to untap our land. Bounces our Swans. We might not need it to win, though. But then again, we might. Well, let's just start by treasure hunting. There's some lands. Play a Mountain. Play Seismic Assault. Serum Visions. Bottom and top. Hit our opponent, discarding Temple. Or the creatures, rather. And I think we kind of got this locked down now. We have two more. Oh, we got to discard one more. So discard our stuff, pass the turn. And now we have the combo for next turn. We just shot down our opponent's board, and we got the combo locked down. Master of Waves. Yup. Well, that's fine. Well, play the Swans. Step 1. Shoot the Swans, discarding a land. Shoot the Swans, discarding a land. And then, in theory, we're going to draw more lands than we discard as we go through this process. And we'll get to enough where we can just kill our opponent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I guess we can just treasure hunt here as well. And now Seismic Assault our opponent until they die. Wow! Well, that was pretty sweet. This deck looks super strange on paper, but it worked extremely well in this game. I mean, it's only game 1, but combo. We just shot down all our opponent's Merfolk and killed our opponent. Sweet! I like it. I like it a lot. So, sideboarding, and I think we can probably go down lands to some extent in this deck. Oh, it looks so odd. So odd, this deck. But good against our opponent's deck. Lightning Bolt, Rending Volley, Molten Vortex, Anger of the Gods and maybe the counters. Go down the one of Serum Visions. Go down, I guess just maybe Days Undoing? Go down Days Undoing, and then just go down Mountain Island. Try it like that. This deck is working. It worked. Not bad for like $70. Ooh. Okay. I think we got to keep this on the strength of Anger. We have no combo pieces, which is sketchy. But Lightning Bolt and Anger are good cards against Merfolk. Little worse with the Vial there. Wandering Fumarole. Go. Takes up Vial. Plays an island. And there's Silvergill Adept, revealing a Lord of Atlantis. Ooh. Well, Mountain and Molten Vortex. Now things are really looking up. Molten Vortex is the nuts. Pass the turn. If we can keep our opponent's creatures under control, now all of our lands are shocks, and lots of shocks are actually pretty good against Merfolk. Opponent gets in for 2. We will take it for now. Plays a Lord of Atlantis. Okay. Ether Vial. Alright. So let's just play a Mountain. And Anger of the Gods. Clear the board for the time being. Pass the turn. Opponent Vials in. Harbinger. Not a Lord, so that's good news. Opponent leaves it on 2. Gets in with the Harbinger of Tides. Down to 16. Another Harbinger. We draw a Mountain. Well, I guess we just play Swiftwater Cliffs. Pass the turn. Opponent goes attacking. Well, let's shoot down one of the Harbingers. Shoot down the Master. I don't think that worked the way our opponent was hoping. I think they thought they were going to get us by vialing in that Lord, but we just killed the Lord. We'll take the 2, though, and see what else our opponent has. We could use some card draw. Guildgate. Alright, let's just pass the turn. I think we got to hold the lands for now until we find some card draw. Wanderwine Hub. Untapped. Reveals Master of Waves. Well, shoot down the Harbinger. This seems like a pretty good matchup for us when we have a Molten Vortex. Opponent Ether Vials. In a Master. So, Lightning Bolt the Master. Opponent Echoing Truce the Master. Yeah, that's fine. So we kill that. Our opponent can't do much of anything. We know their last 2 cards. Opponent replays the Master. The only good news here is lands are good and spells are good. Well, there's a land. Let's just pass the turn. I mean, hopefully we can just 1-for-1 our opponent with lands until we find a treasure cruise or treasure hunt and then refill our hand and win. There's Master of Waves. We cannot kill Master of Waves, though, unfortunately. So that is a problem. Oh, well, less of a problem. There's our Swans. Pass the turn. Mute Vault for our opponent. Passes. Well, let's Vortex our Swans. Discard a Mountain. Draw a couple of lands. Vortex our Swans. Discard Swiftwater Cliffs. There's Treasure Hunt. treasure hunt. Gets us some more lands. So I guess we get in with our swans. Play a mountain. Vortex our swans. Discard temple. And pass the turn. We want to leave a couple activations for hitting our opponent's stuff just in case. We need to find our Seismic Assault to really just close out the game. Here comes Mutavault for our opponent. Attacks with everything. Well, we will shoot down the Elemental token. Take 5. Ping our swans. There's Seismic Assault. Now we should be good if this resolves. Play Seismic Assault. Hit our swans, discarding a mountain. Swans, because now it's free. And we should be able to just draw until we can kill our opponent. That's the benefit of 42 lands, is once we get to this point, the math is in favor of us winning, and this deck is working. I mean, this might just be an absurdly good matchup, but it's really working. Hit our opponent. Hit our opponent. Wow! $70 swans, 42 land swans, treasure hunt swans. Oh, this deck is working. And our opponent scoops it up. Sweet. Oh, that was awesome. Oh my god. All right. Well, like I said, I didn't brew this one, but I kind of wish I did because that was super spicy.